Hey guys, and welcome to what's effectively match 2 of the Korean Blizzcon qualifiers. This is going to be a Zerg versus Terran, I think? Yeah, Zerg versus Terran. This is going to be teammates fighting it out, trying to get their spot. This is going to be OGS Xenio versus OGS Gone. Xenio versus Gone. This is on Scrap Station. As you can see, they tend to have Scrap Station as the first map in these, which probably means the second one is going to be, I forget, and the third one will be Lost Temple, just like last time. I don't remember what the second one is eventually. It's that... Oh, well, anyway. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about the game we're currently watching. So, go ahead. It does look like, I guess during Terran versus Zerg, they will work well off. They really didn't wall off against each other last time, and probably because Terran is so ranged-based that, you know, walling off really doesn't help you too much against other Terrans, but against Zerg it certainly will. So, meanwhile we have, of course, the Overlord coming over here, taking a nice little peek at his Terran brother. This is nice, refreshing. We have blue versus green, rather than blue versus red. Red and blue are scary. It's battle of primary colors. This is much more soothing. We have some nice green in the mix. You know, green. Yay, green. Oh, I said I was going to stop laughing. I failed. I laughed already. I don't think I actually laughed last game, so I'm getting better. There is improvement. We do have, looks like he's droning up very, very quickly. And yep, there's the hatchery. I was going to say, I don't see a spawning pool, which probably means he's going to get a fairly early hatchery. And there it is. Zergs are pretty commonly known for this, where they'll try and get a hatchery right off the bat and take an economic lead. It either works or it blows up in their face. Zergs are the ones that are most able to defend against a early hatchery because the queen that comes out can defend against, you know, a lot of the early stuff, and they can, you know, don't spend too much time turning up. So good job there. And of course have the barracks coming out. Thankfully there is no proxy going on. Proxies would eat this poor Zerg's lunch, and Zergs like to eat their own lunch. Don't take their food away. So got the barracks up, and here comes the factory. So we may have the 1-1-1 build going up, or its other name that people will probably yell at me for not using. Sorry. I'm bad that way. Second supply depot, and do we have... Wow, we still don't have the... Oh, never mind, there it is. Spawning pool just finished up, and are we going to get some Zerglings? Not right away. But at the same time, probably doesn't need Zerglings. Oh, looks like I'm having a little bit of lag here. That's not good. It should clear itself out here in a second. That happens every once in a while when there's apparently a lot going on, or something confusing my computer, or who knows. We're back to normal now. And normal is good. I don't like lag. Do you? I don't think anyone likes lag. Lag is a very lonely guy because everyone hates him. Poor guy. I knew a guy like in high school like that. I don't think it was as universally stated as lag was. And here is Gone. Gone has seen that Xenio has expanded, but currently no saturation going on. There's all of one drone over here, but that will change. Meanwhile, we do have yep, there is the factory, and of course here come the first two Hellions. Meanwhile, wow, okay, there, I was going to say I don't even see a queen yet, but there is one queen out. So one queen will be able to stop two Hellions without too much of a problem, but the problem is that, you know, that reactor is going to mean that 2 and 3 and 4 Hellions get out pretty quickly if you really wanted to do it. And at 4 Hellions, they get really dangerous to Zerg. Really, really dangerous. And here comes 3 and 4. So, meanwhile... No, never mind. So say meanwhile, here he comes. Where are his Hellions? They are rallying to right there, but I sure don't see him right now. So, he made the 2 of them, and so there should be another 2 somewhere. That's weird. 1 second. Gone. Where are your guys? There they are. They were hiding. That is the one problem. Unlike, you know, I'll miss things with, you know, anyway, but I'll especially miss, you know, green and blue because they're not all that distinct. And this is actually some really nice Hellion harass, I've got to say. I think... Let's see, units lost. Yeah, I mean, it looks like 6 drones went down because there were queens and roaches out and no Zerglings, so I think all of those were drones. And so 2 Hellions taking out 6 drones, hey, works for me. You know, 4 drones are even cost, and of course, drones, you know, mine so much that over time the cost is huge. You can see in resources, actually that says 8, but it says 350. I'm confused. That doesn't work. I've noticed that resources and units lost never quite matches up. This one does. Actually, you lost 3 and lost 300, so I guess Terran is better than Zerg on that respect. Then the queens are out here guarding the entryway, saying, you guys can't come back. I remember how abusive this map was when these destructible rocks weren't here. But they are. And yeah, that is... I think your Hellion harass has come to an end, buddy. Although, maybe... No, never mind, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because those did a lot of... This Gone is up to a... Xenio is up to a very, very poor start, I've got to say. You know, early lead definitely to Gone. Because he has now lost 15 drones. Good grief. I mean, that is huge. That is phenomenal. It is ginormous. Although still, he's having spent a lot of his resources, he's still at 25 drones. So he's not doing badly, but that's the thing. When you've got 2 expansions and you have less drones than your opponent, you're not doing so hot. Not doing so hot. Meanwhile, it looks like Xenio is going for an expansion of his own. So going up here to the expansion that's kind of between the bases, up on the island. Not a bad idea, but the problem is, just as soon as he, gets up and starts getting a spire, and spires are very, very common here, although, wow. There is a Banshee, and this is just going from bad to worse. Actually, this is really, really, really bad for Xenio, because he doesn't have a hatchery up, or he doesn't have a lair up. Oh, okay, never mind. He has a lair up somewhere else. Yeah, this one was lair. I didn't notice that one had gone to lair yet. So yeah, now that that's up, he's able to do some harassment, but that spire's going to come up, and then he'll be able to get some mutas, and mutas will just kill this outright. So, but right now, still, Gone is up to a very, very, very good start. He's disrupting mining. He's killing more guys. I mean, now we're at 32 SCVs to 21 drones. And again, he's just barely saturating his second. So, yeah, I mean, Xenio is in a horrible place right now. Not quite as bad as I thought he was a second ago, because, like I said, a second ago, I thought he didn't have a lair. He was being hit by Banshees, which is game over, man. Game over! There goes another one, but there, yeah. I mean, Queens do very, very well against air. So that one won't be able to get a lot done. He does actually have an Overseer at both expansions, so the Banshee harass is going to come to an end now, but that's the thing, he only made 1 Banshee. He didn't overcommit. It's not like he has 7 of them flying around, but he can't do anything with them. So still, Gone is playing this perfectly. And that's actually, I'm a little depressed about that, to be honest. Because I like Xenio's name better. So I was rooting for Xenio on name basis alone. And there was some more lag. Lag, go away. You're not my friend. As an engineering bay up, looks like he may be considering the possibility of mutas, but not yet, because he hasn't actually made... He can make missile turrets, but he hasn't made them yet. Although the spire is up, so, although at the same time, the spire's up, but he doesn't even have his other geyser up yet. Looks like there is 1 muta up here. Lag, please go away. You're not my friend. I do not like you, Lag. I know I've said that already, but it's still true. I don't know why. I think it's sometimes, playing these, foreign replays, and my computer just gets really, really frustrated. So there is the muta going over here to check for expansions. Going to find out that there's not one here, which will probably tell him to check right here. But it looks like it's going to be too late because there are 2 missile turrets up over here. Meanwhile, back at home, he could do some damage back at home. Although there is a Thor here, but the Thor is leaving. So if he wanted to, there is 1 missile turret. And that's all that's defending it. Meanwhile, it looks like... Were those changelings? Cool. I don't see changelings very often, so that's kind of awesome right there. Awesome possum. Meanwhile, he does not know about that yet. Xenio really needs to check. Oh no, he does know about it. He knows. He ran over there, probably got shot at, and ran back away. So, okay, good. At least he's not in the dark, because being in the dark is no fun. And be careful, don't... Yeah, that's not good. Thors are the natural, the direct counter to mutas, and really, 1 Thor can hold off like 6 mutas or something. Although not really. The killing box is a great way to keep mutas from dying to Thors. So that's not as true as it used to be. All of the players would try and make their mutas, group up because they were so used to StarCraft 1, and group mutas were amazing, but Thors just absolutely decimate and devastate grouped up mutas. Just like he's going for his third expansion now, so we have a Terran that's out-expanding a Zerg. Okay, let me say that again. We have a Terran that is out-expanding a Zerg. So, Gon is out, oh my gosh. Gon is utterly destroying and fenestrating this guy. So, got some mutas kind of flying around here like, we're going to kill you, and the Overseer gets here. And there the Overseer is. So, they split up. He decided to go for the one that was hurt, let the other two get away. That's one of those things, when you've only got one Overseer, then yeah, you kind of have to pick. When they split up, you can't chase them all. Overseers can't split in two and still survive. Only Starfish can do that, and Overseers are not Starfish. Starfish! I like Starfish. They are my favorite type of fish. And we just come over here. I've got to say, I mean, Gon is showing some very, very good game instinct in this game. You know, he is perfectly predicting everything Xenio is going to do. And the only thing I'm a little surprised at is that he hasn't won the game yet. I mean, he's at a very clear, advantage right now. I mean, he hasn't even he's not quite last game wherever, what's his name? Prime knocked the legs out from underneath top. That was knocking legs out from underneath. Here, he's just kind of holding one leg up and pushing. But still, I mean, Xenio is just in such a bad shape, and everything he does just gets him into worse shape. Looks like he is thinking about moving through here, but... ouch. Yeah, you're going to need guys, and you're going to need them soon. And you don't have the money for guys, so that's going to be unfortunate for you. So, this may end up being the end of the game. As soon as the big complaint about Gon, if I had a complaint, which obviously I do, or I wouldn't be saying that, is that he seems to lose focus on what he's doing. He's doing a whole lot of stuff at the same time, but he doesn't actually commit to any of it. So, like he moved down here, and then he waits for everything, and moves down here, and it's just like, it's very passive play. I'm not used to that. I'm used to very active play. So it looks like he's going to say, I don't like destructible debris, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. I want the world to know. And there... oh, he just attack moved, didn't he? Unfortunate. And there are some Banshees that are going to die. Yeah, it's like his unit control just isn't there. So, I gotta say, Gon is doing very well in this game, don't get me wrong, but because of what I've seen, I don't think he has what it takes to actually, win. I don't know, compared to the last two I was seeing, I think Omega, and even to an extent, Top, are going to be better than Gon. Here come he was trying to make up some troops. This is going to be enough to drive this back, I think. Because there they go, there's not any SCVs repairing them, although they're spreading out, they're not focus firing. So, and I'm not really sure why. So, never mind, I lied. That's not going to be put out. Xenio does GG, and Gon takes the first game. Gon has to win once more, and Xenio's going down to the losers bracket to probably play a game against another one of his friends, Top, which is going to be unfortunate, because if that happens, although really either way it happens, then NGA or OGS is going to lose one of their people. But there's a good game, and I will see you guys for Game 2 in just a second.